Oh, that's the package. Hold on. Ugh. God, why do I have to be a package while I'm filming? Sorry, y'all. This is like the this is like the meme with Prince Harry. Welcome to Top Fourlando, the one-stop video series that shows you the best for anything in Orlando. Today we are covering Universal Studios Orlando Resorts. What are my picks? Well, let me tell ya. What are my 4 picks? Well, let me tell ya. Coming in at number 4, we have Universal Studios Cabana Bay Resort. Now, this one is the value resort at Universal Studios. It's set around the 50s, 60s, 70s era, and it has a very, very fresh and vibrant color to it. It has a great pool right smack dab in the middle, right after you come out of the lobby. It has a lot of surrounding rooms around that pool. For the most part, all the rooms are pretty much themed the same. That's pretty much the only thing that separates or kind of distinguishes each one is the room size and the beds that are in it. There's a lot to do at this hotel. It does have a themed bowling alley, which is very vintage as well, and also even a themed gym, which is sort of on the sort of edge of like Richard Simmons, sort of like quirky. Is Richard Simmons a really good way of describing working out? I don't know, the guy was pretty fit. It has a great kind of like glass exterior, and it has these like decorative themed cars outside in front of the lobby as well. The food hall is a food hall at a resort, so I'll tell you that. Whenever you do stay at a Universal Studios Orlando resort, you do get a complimentary express pass for your entire family. So keep that in mind if you're going to be going to Universal Studios, whether or not you want to go off property or on property, because that express pass, especially during the holidays, is a savior. I've stayed there multiple times. I even stayed one time during the One Direction week. I'm having PTSD, everybody. It was something else. There's a lot of activities that are around. They have ping pong, they have a pool. I've always loved staying there, and I definitely will go back another day. Oh, and by the way, I am not filming any of these pools. You guys can go research that on your own. Like, there's families on vacation. I think the last thing that they want is some guy with a camera going around and taking pictures of their vacation bot and their kids. I am not doing that. Coming in at number 3, we have the Aventura Resort. Now, this is the newest resort that opened right across from the Cabana Bay. And the reason why this is number 3 is that when I went there, it is very modern. It has a really sort of sleek look to it. It has a great glass exterior. However, it just did not really pop to me when I went through the lobby. I am very superficial when it comes to these resorts, all. You have to reel in my attention immediately. I am literally living in the theme park capital of the world. And if you don't hook me from the lobby, I'm out. But it's just very, I don't know, it doesn't seem like there's not so much to do at the resort. I think it's kind of going for that Miami sort of feel, I think. That's what I kind of see when I look at the hotel. And keep in mind that both Cabana Bay and Aventura does provide shuttle service, but it does not provide water taxi service. Those are for the next 2. Coming in at number, wait, what number are we at? Number 2. Coming in at number 2, we have the Sapphire Falls Resort. This is a Loews resort. Loews. This is one of the newer hotels as well. I think that it is one of the newest ones that has the water taxi service with it. Can you lower the music, please? Just a tiny bit. Please, lower the music. I love Boys to Men, but I got something to do. It's a great open space. Right when you walk in, you get a great view of City Walk and a great view of Marvel Superhero Island and other attractions around the Universal Resort. It is pretty top-notch in my opinion. The water taxi, even just getting into the resort, is beautiful. I think it just works so well with the overall theming. For the most part, it is a great kind of tropical and Caribbean looking resort. However, I feel like I'm not totally immersed. However, I think it is one of the most beautiful resorts that Universal Studios Orlando has to offer. And I think that in comparison to the other resorts that they have on property, just a modern, very modern and tropical, I like to say. I think out of all the resorts, Sapphire Falls does offer the best food when it comes to dining. They have American, they have Thai, they have Japanese, they have Mexican. Everything under the sun you can ask for over in Sapphire Falls. I think that if you do stay on this property, that you do get a bang for your buck, and even outside of the parks, you can enjoy a really great time at Sapphire Falls. Coming in at number 1, we have Loews Portofino Bay Resort. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful property to be on. I took my prom pictures here, that's how great it is. Now I think that this is probably the most gorgeous resort out of all of them. It's the most heavily themed one. I think when it comes to the thought and detail with a lot of these resorts, I think this one takes the cake for sure. And it is set after the Portofino Bay in Italy. Great wide open patio area, twinkling lights over there. That's like a nice little Riviera. There's like floating boats docked over next to the water taxi station. Night and day, it's just so beautiful. I love walking through just the resort itself. They have restaurants, they have bars, they have two great pools. The level of detail they have in the architecture is so great. I think that overall, it's just such a great hotel to stay in. I've stayed there a couple times, and it's honestly, every single time it blows me away. I love how quiet the resort is. I love how spacious it is. You can tell that they just took their time with this resort, and they put a lot of love into it, and a lot of culture too. And it does take the #1 spot for a reason. So that was a top for Orlando for Universal Orlando Resorts. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.